Welcome to Unboxing Without Pants. I am Aaron Randolph, as always, of Pantsless Shorts and the Save Files. And I got my hands on a retail version of the Ouya, just released today, June 25th. And I'm kind of excited to check it out. I haven't touched it yet. I haven't taken off any of the plastics, so here we go. We're going to do that, and I'm going to use my handy-dandy little Swiss Army knife here. Seriously, one of the best Christmas presents I've ever gotten is this thing. It's awesome. Comes in handy everywhere, especially when opening new games or controllers or what have you. Let's see here. Oh, did I miss one? I did. Don't know how. Oh no, it's open. Alright. And after that, it just slides out like so. And so begins the revolution. Yes, well, I guess we'll see about that, won't we? Alright, and the controller. I don't know how to explain this, but it's both sturdier and heavier than I thought it would be, and at the same time not as sturdy and or heavy as I thought it would be. Like I said, I don't know how to explain that, but that's just kind of the way it feels. Buttons are pretty good. And the sticks are decent. They kind of remind me of PlayStation 2 analog sticks. Or maybe PS1. They're just flat, you know. They're not terribly rounded on top. D-pad's okay. I don't know if it's gonna be, gonna be Xboxy, kind of crappy, but I guess we'll see. Let's see here. How do I get this tape off? This is gonna be fun. So yeah, the Ouya was pretty much the only game system I said from the outset that I was going to get at launch. And so, and I almost didn't, because I neglected to pre-order it. And I don't really know why, because I knew I was going to buy it. So I don't know why I didn't bother to just go ahead and put in a pre-order, but I don't know. Maybe it was that knee-jerk reaction I usually have to pre-orders. Maybe just didn't want to do it. Yeah, I usually don't pre-order anything at all. And occasionally it has bitten me on the hindquarters. Let's see, let's get this off here. Alright. One assumes that is for the controller communicating with the system. And the other stickers, they put stickers over everything. Kind of surprised the buttons don't have stickers. It's like, really, guys? Did you need to put a sticker on everything? I mean, the touchpad and even this, the screen on the back I kind of get, but the, the shoulder buttons? Really? Is that necessary? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe it'll turn out to have some functionality I'm unaware of. I doubt it, but you never know. And last but not least, you, sir. Okay. So, wait, the D-pad has a sticker on it? The hell, man? What is the point of that? Can I even get it off? Oh, okay. I kind of have to fake it. There we are. Okay, now that all the stickers are off and gone, I don't know how much I'll like those triggers, but the top buttons seem okay, and the sticks, press down buttons are okay as well. Let's see the system itself again. Okay. This is about what I'd expected, whereas the controller somehow missed the mark somewhere. It's kind of, again, hard to explain. It's heavier than I thought it would be, but it strangely feels less sturdy. And I really don't know how to explain that, but that's just the way it feels, and I wish I could articulate how it feels, but you'll just have to take my word for it. Well, no, you don't have to take my word for it. I'm going to steal a page from LeVar Burton, but you don't have to take my word for it, because LeVar Burton is the man. And there's another sticker on the back, just on the black piece, you know, where all the plugins are, but it doesn't actually cover any of them. It's kind of weird. Do you really need to protect that? Well, anyway. Okay, so there they are. Neat little button there. And there's all the connections. Power, internet, micro USB, regular USB, and HDMI. Alrighty, so let's see what else comes in the box. What's in the box? Oh, okay, batteries. That I was not expecting, considering how much the system cost. I was kind of expecting them to have you get your own batteries. So it's kind of nice that they're included, I suppose. Power, of course, very necessary. What else did they include? Did they include an HDMI? Oh, you right buggy bastards. They actually included an HDMI cable. Okay, maybe there's less going on here. I don't know what to think of this, because I was expecting that with such a low price point that they would cut corners just about everywhere they could. So I literally did not expect there to be I literally did not expect there to be batteries and an HDMI cable in it. Granted, this is quite possibly the shortest HDMI cable I've ever seen, but you know, it still counts, it still qualifies, and these things are expensive to buy, you know, on your own. So yeah, that's 3 feet long. That's barely going anywhere. Fortunately, it still works for me. So all right, and that should be everything, I believe. Yes, if you want to connect it to the internet, that you will have to use your own cable for, which I maybe should have thought of, but we'll see. And let's see, the instruction booklet here. Connect it to your TV, use the HDMI. Thank you. Configure your network. Oh, it goes wireless. Never mind. Again, don't know why I thought it would automatically be wired, but there you go. Okay, so that's interesting. And that's it for the instructions. Everything else is just another language. Okay, so basically it says to hook it up, dummy. So alright, let's hook it up, dummies. One of the first things I want to tackle is the controller, because I've been hearing things, I've been reading about it as much as I can. I read Jim Sterling's interview, not his interview, but his first impressions of the Ouya this morning. I follow Jim Sterling quite a lot, because he seems to me to be one of the smartest people in the industry right now. And most impressive to me is his capability of realizing when he's been wrong, and you know, not only his willingness, but you know, his almost eagerness to correct himself are fairly impressive. So I understand that this comes off. These faceplates come off. I'm not sure how. Alright. That's not too bad. I'm like, where does that go? What is this strap for? Am I missing something? What was... I have no idea what the strap is for. Okay. Well, I guess I don't need to know. Nope. Well, that's trouble. Oh ho, okay, I think I know. That's how you get the battery out again. That's weird. Why would they build it like this? Am I supposed to? Alright. That is, I don't mind telling you, that is weird as hell. There we go. And again, a little instruction on that would have been appreciated, but it didn't. It might have been in there, right? I don't know. I can't tell. But it didn't seem as if it was. Okay, so now the thing's around there, so I'll be able to pull it out really easily. Of course, you know, getting it all smushed in there so it doesn't mess with the faceplate. There we go. Okay. Faceplate down. One down, one to go. I'll get the hang of this yet. And just apparently just pry from all sides to get the faceplate off. And it's almost there. It's almost coming. There we go. Yay. Okay, and again, this is kind of awkward. So I know the Ouya is coming out with regular versions, like one a year, kind of like EA and all their games, I should say. Maybe not all of them, just most of them. Yeah. So again, that feels like it's not in all the way on the bottom. So pull it out, find out. There we go. No, that's in there all the way. Okay. Good to know. And you squish around there, and then pop that back on. Snap it in place. Make sure it's firmly in place. And if it is, then I shouldn't get the buttons caught. Okay, so that's the controller, all set, ready to go. Now it's time for the system. Ouya. Okay. This is taking longer than I would have liked. Okay. Alright, I am buckling up and sitting back down. I mean, at this point you almost have to expect it out of a console. But it's always irritating when the first thing you have to do is update the system. Here's my controller, and I press the pair button down, which is kind of almost in a good place, but not really. But you press it down and hold it until only the middle two lights are flashing. Like so. And then you can let it go. Play. Play! Oh yeah, you gotta go to Discover first. Oh well, that's what I get. Okay, so already I'm kind of a fan of what's going on here. Always been a fan of You Don't Know Jack. The Bard's Tale is one of those games I've always wanted to play through, but I just never got around to it. Shadowgun, I don't know how big a deal that's going to be. But there's a lot of games here, which is kind of cool. The big thing, obviously, is that every game is playable for free, at least for a little bit. Some more than others, but we shall see, as it were. And finally, genres. If you're looking for a specific type of game, you can find it in the genres section. Play with friends, always be a good one with me. And sandbox games, which is kind of cool, but they've got a decent selection of those. Quizania, 8-bit ninjas. Actually, sandbox might not mean what I think it means, but that's alright. I've been an idiot before, and will be again. So let's see what let's just check out the shooters, just because I know it's something that some of my buddies would be interested in. So Shadowgun, third-person Android shooter game. I'll be interested to check that out. I like the clean nature of the menu. It's very clean looking. A PlayStation emulator for Ouya. Oh my. Twitch TV. I assume you can watch Twitch. And not... It would be cool if you could upload to it, but that's alright. It's not necessary. Retro. Play with friends. Let's check that out. Of course, you don't know Jack would be there. Hidden in plain sight sounds interesting. Critical missions. SWAT. Uh-oh. See, the thing is that, everything that I'm reading, everything that I've understood from just from what I've read about, ooh, Himmel Arcade for the Ouya, nice. Just from what I understood, it really looked like the Ouya was just getting a lot of crap. Like a lot of crap. Just like, the problem with anybody being able to publish for it is that you're gonna get some crap. There's just going to be some, and there's nothing you can do about it. But one would assume there would be a way to weed out the crap. I don't know, we'll see. Emulators! Mount up. Uh-oh! Oh shit, it's on now. Yeah, I'm bad, what you want? Ow. Okay. I didn't mean it. Sweet. I'm bad man. I'm a bad man. Yeah, let's try that. Ah, elevator. You, sir, have been dead.
What the hell are these things? Sarah, I'm uploading a tissue sample through Comlink.
Roger that.
You mean to tell me this this completely lackluster experience has a story? No, that's not fair. It's not actually bad. And for $5, you could really do worse. So, overall, I'd say this game's not terrible, but it feels it feels and looks a little bit like Gears of War Light. Uh-oh. Down you go. Who's up next, huh? Who wants up? Down you go. I'm a bad man. Foul demons and vicious monsters dominate the lands of men. There are few souls brave enough to face this evil. Now, King Olavus, not quite sure. King what's-his-name bids you seek and destroy the source of this menace. Brave, confident, and rather self-righteous, you are the king's last hope to save his people. But you're a bit of a pompous prig, I just have to say. It is said this demon is responsible for the deaths of thousands, and worryingly, all who have faced it in combat have been torn apart. All except you. The king requests that you demonstrate your valor. Seek out and slay this beast, save the castle from a terrible doom, and prove his faith in you is not misplaced. Where are you going? Stop running away! We need your help! Oh, blast. We lose them every time. Why do you insist on telling them that everyone who's faced it has been torn in half? You should leave that out! Okay, this might be a game that I keep. Ah! It's certainly a solid entry, and I'm definitely going to add my thumbs up to it because it's a solid little game. I like it a lot. So there's a lot to explore here on the Ouya. So far, I haven't ever really played too much in the way of like highly demanding, like controller using games. But of the three that I played, Shadowgun actually does require a little bit of finesse, and it doesn't. The controls aren't great, I gotta say, for at least Shadowgun. I can't say for every game, but for Shadowgun at least, which does require some action, I wasn't terribly impressed. But I can see the potential here, and I'm a big fan of the idea of a system that allows you to play and any game on it for free. You at the very least, get a demo, which is very cool. I'm a big fan of that. One way or the other, have fun gaming.